Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Back to Mixon on second down. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now this now, play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Mixon will try the right side, and he is going to lose yardage here. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. He'll rifle this one deep right side, and it's knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So they give it up just on their side of midfield, and yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them because they're really outside of field goal range now. All right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Got a man. It's Randy Moss, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down. We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter. The sack cost him only a yard. It's second and 11. Rodgers going to throw. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Man open, it's Moss, complete. Touchdown! Randy Moss, 30 yards. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. As this offense gets ready here for this drive, Charles, you still wonder about that prior drive. Went for it on 4th down in their own territory, didn't get it. And then that led to a touchdown on the other side.
And I don't mind the aggressiveness. In fact, I'm usually a huge fan of it. But I just want teams to always weigh risk and reward. To me, too early in this game because reward just wasn't big enough to go for it there in case they failed. Now the pressure back on their offense to pick themselves up, and they gave the touchdown that was just given up.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Now Rodgers. Throw over the middle into the hands of the tight end Parham. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That is caught by Lamb. And in for the Lions touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 26 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And, Charles, you know, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you're trying to force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Rodgers now to throw.
Got a man, it's Tyquan Thornton. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Throwing is Rodgers.
This caught left side by the tight end Parham.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 32-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for first and goal.
They'll try to pound it in with Allstott.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. A toss left. Mixon. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Rodgers will try again on second down. He's got a man, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Rodgers now on first down. He's going to try and go deep again. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.